When you had a teacher once that told you to use your mind, right?
Yeah, Mr. Keys. I'll never forget Mr. Keys. He did more lecture than more schoolwork. He used to talk to us about different things. And the main thing that I remember and stuck with me all these years was once you get educated, if you educate yourself, nobody can take that from you. And that's why he said education is the most important thing that you can get. And nobody can take it from you.
So when we have children in our schools that are not doing well, we have to learn to look at those children as the future of our world. And the good teacher sees potential in that child and loves that child. And the healthy society tells the teacher that we value you, teacher, because you are more important than anybody in our society for helping us to make a future. If we don't salvage these children, we'll be running from them later. They're our children. We cannot disengage. They are our future. And to some extent, when you tell them who they are, you'll see set afoot a new child with a new pride and a new sense of possibility. So when one talks to me about reparations, I've heard a lot of questions that sound like questions I might have asked when I wore the blinders. That was then, this is now. Who's going to get a check? Does Oprah need a check? On and on and on. It's not about the money. It is, but it is not. America has paid reparations to virtually everybody, but the group to which it cannot even rise to make an apology to. And so we have to be informed and implacable. We have to do it not just from those of us who are organizers, those of us who are agitators like myself. We have to do it from those of us who wear suits and ties to work every day, from engineers and from lawyers and from the Hollywood money people, from our actors, from our performers. We have to do it with a common voice. It only makes sense if you enslave a people and you steal from them the value of their hire, and you take the appropriated value of that hire and you bank it, and then you watch it grow over a century and a half. And then you see these great money families who buried the trail behind them of their success. And then you see these people in prisons who are the descendants of those who produced the wealth for these. Isn't it reasonable if somebody took something from you to ask for recompense? I don't think it's unreasonable. It's been done for virtually every put upon group in the world. Why was Aristide abducted by the United States and taken to the Central African Republic? France never forgot what Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines did to France. Aristide never forgot it either. He in Haiti attempted to challenge the very wealthy so that they would make better terms available to the very poor. France is the only case where after a people won and defeated his nation, he imposed reparations, saying that the people had to pay France for having freed themselves. Haiti paid France in today's dollars $21 billion. Didn't finish paying for it until 1947. It is in large part why Haiti is poor today. And so it was Aristide who said to France, it is time to talk about paying Haiti back the money that was extorted from it by you. It was then that France hardened its commitment with the United States to overthrow the democratic government of Haiti. What you don't know will kill you. Information is power. And so we're not talking about a few people. We're not talking about elitist information. We're talking about common information so that all of our children will have it. Let's teach them the things that are relevant to our time and to our mission. I can't think of anything more important than what you're doing now on this question of reparations, because it will produce benefits that you can't even envision now. We will see children who will have lights in their eyes that we haven't seen for a long time. They will study harder. They will work harder. They will reach further. They will be empowered. And they will serve us time immemorial. And we must remember in the making of this struggle that all of our struggles everywhere won. That from Harlem to Johannesburg, from Nairobi, Kenya to Bastia, St. Kitts, from Antigua to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We must remember always, always, for the sons and daughters of Africa, that the blood that unites us is thicker than the water that divides us.
Dream chasers. We still gotta wake these niggas up though. Philly, what's up?